Hello, everyone. My name is Danny. This review is for the movie called Waves. Tyler is a high school wrestler on the verge of a full college scholarship under tremendous pressure from his domineering father. When Tyler is pushed to the brink, his actions threaten to tear his close knit family apart, deeply affecting his younger sister, who is navigating her own path of growing up and falling in love. This is a 2019 film. It is rated R. It runs 2 hours and 15 minutes, and it stars Renee Elise Goldsberry, Lucas Hedges, Kelvin Harrison Jr., Taylor Russell, and Alexa Demi. This is Waves. Well, I can't offer much of my opinion on this movie because of how controversial it is, but I can put a couple of disclaimers out there, say a couple things about the movie, and then that'll have to be it. First disclaimer is that if you are ever in a abusive relationship, find your way out of it. Seek out help. Call the police if need be. When this movie portrays a relationship to be the way it is, and that women just have to kind of be in it, that is not how the world works. There are ways, there are outlets to find help. The other disclaimer is that if you are a sports person and you obtain an injury, worry about yourself. Do not try and push through it. Do not allow people to put you on drugs to subside the pain. Seek out help. There are ways of fixing yourself so that you can live a long, prosperous life. The only things I can really say about this movie is that it runs way too long. 2 hours and 15 minutes is ridiculous. There's a good half hour focusing on the sister after we've had everything happen that needs to happen, and they could have stopped it right there. And the stuff at the actual end of this movie, it's nice enough, but everything in between what should be the end with the brother, our main character of this whole movie, and the actual end, everything in between there is just irrelevant. I have no idea why they kept it going. I have no idea why they have it in the film. Half an hour of nothing. Literally nothing. There are a couple scenes of tough stuff to watch in this movie. Pretty much the whole movie is tough to watch. It hits home. It's real. It has a lot to do with a lot of people's lives. A lot of sports people we hear every day have situations where they obtain injuries and they act out and they use recreational drugs, and maybe they might lash out at loved ones because they are not able to do the one thing that they thought they were put on this earth to do, and all their hard work seems to be for naught. And it's just a very common story. And I can't say that it stands out in any way. The people are very angry with each other and they're able to show a lot of emotion, but that's just, that's just what's behind the scenes of all these stories that we hear. So with my disclaimers comes, in one opinion, that with this movie being so long and being so ordinary and not ending where it should have, I was very prepared to give it a mediocre grade for ending where it should have been. When our main character goes to prison. Sorry, I have to say it because that's what I'm telling you is what needs to be the end of the film. When he goes to prison, I was just ready to chalk up this movie as just another movie, very ordinary, blah blah blah, and then it kept going for another 35 to 45 minutes, and it's like it's two separate movies. And so because of that, I'm going to give this my worst grade of a D, and I have no idea why they included all that they did in this movie. The first, we'll just call it the first half. It's a little bit more than half, but we'll call it the first original story of why this movie started, why it existed. It's just so ordinary. I've seen this tale a million times, and it's their version of it, so they were able to make a movie out of it. But I've seen it so many times that I'm just so over it. Like it's nothing that I really find myself caring about, because these are the people that are playing pro sports. These are the people that are living high on life in high school because they play some sport. They think they're the hottest thing. They think they're going to get a full ride to college, and then this stuff in this movie happens. It's kind of what we hear about all the time. So I am going to give a D to Waves, and if what I'm talking about shows any interest to you, I know a lot of people out there just fawn over these movies for some reason, but it's the same story over and over again. So I can't exactly suggest this movie, but I know a lot of people will seek it out for what its content is, and probably who's in it, and just wanting to see what it's about. But I cannot suggest it, and I do give a D to Waves. Thanks a lot, guys. My name's Danny. If you like this or any of my other videos, try and give some of them a watch. Like and subscribe to my channel if you would. And enjoy your movies. Thanks.